Obviously, you had a hell of a season last year. This time of year, though, right here, right now, where is the level of excitement or energy just seeing the guys together, putting that jersey on, and knowing it's almost time for another NLL season?
Yeah, I think obviously everyone's super excited. You could tell with the energy in here. The energy in the building. I think just even pulling into the stadium and seeing the arena, just makes you feel, you know, the excitement, but also think back to, just being out there in front of these great fans. So, obviously this is first day, and this is where it all begins, right? We want to get better every day, and I think that we're going to do that. We're going to have fun while we do it, but obviously we didn't end where we wanted to the past 2 years. For me at least since I've been here. I think we're going to be focused. We're going to have fun, but we're going to want to get better every day.
When you look at the roster, it looked like there were a lot of adjustments on the defensive side. I don't know, how much have you paid attention to that in the offseason? Like, how confident do you feel about this group and that they have gotten better and are in a better place to start this season?
Yeah, I think, I mean, anyone our coaching staff brings in, I mean, they're unbelievable, our coaching staff and management, right? So, just even if and all these guys we brought in, I know very well from playing against or, hated playing against them and stuff like that. And obviously guys we drafted, there's a lot of excitement for all those guys. But yeah, I mean, our coaching staff, they do such a good job, obviously, with the players they have in the locker room, but in the off seasons, they always make moves that make this team better every year. So, and they did it again this year. We'll see. It's going to be a competitive camp. There's a lot of talent in the locker room, and there's not a ton of spots, right? Only 25 spots or so. So, everyone's got to come here, and it's a trial for us all. So we're just out here, obviously having fun, but also, we know it's at stake. We want to be a part of this team and, do something special with this team. So, but yeah, some of those, guys we brought in, and, all of them, it's really exciting to see them, in the green and black. And, I think those guys are going to help this team a lot.
Can you talk about your off season, just individually? How do you process those, right? Like, so when it began in May, how soon are you reflecting on the season that was, and then how quick are you back in the gym or with a stick in your hand getting ready?
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's good and bad, right? Like for me, those type of things are, some guys could think about it for, a day or a week or a month and then, get it out of their mind. For me, it's something that motivates me, and it just sits in the back of my head, continue to this whole season, until we're through with this season. Then that's, the focus point after that. But so for me, it was just motivation. I think when you don't end up on top, you think about it, right? What could have been, what went wrong, and we just didn't start. We started slow in that playoff game and got ourselves in a hole we couldn't get out of. So, there's a lot to learn from last year, and obviously we made the playoffs, which is great. But Hazer's already said it too, and the rest of the staff is. Our goal is not just to make the playoffs, right? Our goal is to win a championship. So, it was definitely a tough pill to swallow, and obviously losing anything, it hurts and stings for a while. But for me, it still does, and that's what motivates me, to get better each and every day in the gym and putting in work on the field too, just so. When I hit the floor here, or when we all hit the floor here, we're our best version of ourselves to make this team better.
I think players so often get asked, what are your goals this season? But I'm curious, what were your goals in the offseason? I mean, to get better, of course, but did you have any specific offseason goals? Wanted to get bigger, wanted to get stronger, wanted to watch more games, anything like that?
Yeah, obviously, my goal is, for this season, is just to win a championship, right? Whether that's, however that is, right? If I'm more loose balls, less loose balls, more goals, less goals, whatever it is, points, that stuff, I don't really have goals for that. I just want to be the best version of myself each year, and those type of things don't really matter to me. But I just want to win a championship. So for me personally, this offseason, I wanted to get to a weight, gain a couple pounds, but, do it the right way, not just, eat a lot of food and, gain the weight. So do it the right way. So and I worked a lot with my training staff on that, just doing it the right way. And, I feel great right now, and, just getting the body healthy. I was a little banged up last year for a good period of time, just dealing with some muscle issues and like hamstring a lot, but now I'm feeling good, and I'm just ready to roll. I think this year the sky's the limit for this team. So I think we all have goals to be the best versions of ourselves, but obviously all of our number one goal is the same as the team goal, and that's to go out there and win a championship.
When you look at your last 2 seasons, and I know you say points don't matter, but they were there, and the accolades, especially at the end of 2023, they were really there. Are you at a point where you can appreciate those? But I guess you're kind of making it sound like, hey, it's cool, but like sort of over that. Like I don't really care about that as much. It's more team success than individual.
Exactly. Yeah. I at the end of the day, when you sit back and look at the year, you had personally, none of that ever, is above the team success, right? So for me, I thought, it was a great, I thought I had a good year. There's still a lot to improve on, but, obviously we didn't get to where we wanted to get to, and that's to win a championship. So, the focus for me was just getting better, right? Getting a little faster, a little stronger. I've been working a lot with agility too, which I didn't mention before, but, that's been a lot of the thing too, is just getting some separation. And, obviously, you want to be the best, right? And you want to be the best team. You want to be the best player, right? Like it's just the competitor in you, and I think anyone would be lying to you if they didn't say that. So, that's just been my focus, is just being the best version of myself, and whatever can help this team get to where we want to get to.